And from Insider Networking, we're broadcasting live tonight from Misto Bar and Grill here in Cape Coral, Florida. And they had a fantastic French wine and pairings, what do you call it? Event tonight. And it was an RSVP. She had to have reservations. And it was the most amazing event. The wines that they had here were some of the best French wines I ever had. And the pairings that go with them made by the chef that you're going to talk to in just a moment. And they were phenomenal. And the pairings were perfect. So they have another event coming up on November 6th, I believe it is. They have...
11th.
On the 11th? Oh, November 11th. On November 11th, and he'll tell you about that in just a minute at 6 p.m. We'll let Chef Mark tell you about that in just a moment.
Yeah.
So, Mark?
How you doing? Listen, the events here are incredible. They're always a sellout. November 11th, 6 p.m. You need to RSVP. The number here is 239-679-9799. We're doing Tuscany wines. The owner of the villa, of the winery, will be here himself to talk about the wines. The wines being sold 10% above cost. Everything will be paired with food. Great evening out. See you Monday the 11th.
And tell us about your wines that you've had tonight, and then I think you've got your vendor here for those wines.
Well, I'm going to introduce Marissa to you. French wines, all paired with some of Julia Child's favorite recipes. So let me give you Marissa.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, so I'm Marissa and I work with Tawar Selections. So we are the distributor in Florida. We're kind of like the fine wine producer or fine wine distributor in Florida. Our main collection is going to be Burgundy, but we have a lot of French, a lot of Italian, a lot of imports, as well as some of that really high-end fancy Cabernets from California. So it's a pretty good portfolio.
They were delicious. I loved them.
Thank you.
They were the best French wines I've had.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we did a little Burgundy, a little Côte d'Aron, and a little Bordeaux tonight. It was a lot of fun.
It was.
And on the last live, which it was our first time streaming with this new program, Marissa shared about her start in this industry. It was very interesting.
Yeah,
Can you share?
absolutely. So, believe it or not, I got my start just like anyone else, I feel like, who works in the hospitality industry. So I was in college and I needed to make some serious money to pay for my school. And I started waiting tables. And so even though I have a degree in chemistry and a degree in art, I was waiting tables and making a killing doing it. And we had a staff training, and someone came in from the distributor and had us try some wines and asked us to describe the flavor notes. So I described the flavor notes. I was, the eager student. And in doing so, I hit all the flavor notes in the tasting sheets without even looking at them. I didn't know. I just tried the wine, and that's what I tasted. So they didn't say anything to me then. They were just like, wow, that's pretty good. And then they came back another day, and they tested me, and they gave me a different wine. And they asked me to describe it, and I did it again. So when I did it the second time, they were like, we want you to work for us. And that's how I started working for a distributor. So they waited for me to get my license at 21, and I've been a distributor ever since.
That's awesome. It's really amazing. And the people that come here are just really top-notch, high-class, fun people. Mark is a fantastic chef. We've eaten here a few times now. The food is above reproach. It's incredibly delicious. And he makes everything fresh in-house. And then he brings the right wines in to pair it. Like he said, the next one is on November 11th. There's actually a French winemaker coming in from Tuscany, Italy. And you won't want to miss that.
Italian winemaker.
That's right. An Italian winemaker for Tuscany.
Just to add on that too, I think Misto does a really great job. With the price of their wine dinners, they're very approachable.
Yes.
It's not like going down to Naples where it's like $300 a seat. I really think that there's a lot of value here. And every single person that I talked to tonight said that they were stuffed when they left. So that means their portion sizes are great too.
Yes.
So highly recommend. I've worked with Mark for 10 years and I love this place. So I really recommend you guys sign up for the next one.
And we love it too, and we'll definitely be back. So we hope to see you at the next one on November 11th. Like he said, we have an Italian winemaker from Tuscany, Italy, that will be here in person to talk all about the wines and Mark's chef wine pairings that they'll be serving. You don't want to miss this. The value's incredible. like she just said, the value is way better than most places you'll go. And you'll leave here without being hungry, and the pairings are just phenomenal.
And grab a few friends, because you definitely would have a wonderful night. The food is
Good time.
really, really top-notch, fantastic. Every single item, I can see that it was very well thought out, and how Mark was able to explain every single detail, how even the vegetables go together.
It was a treat. We actually
I learned
recorded
a
a few
lot.
of those, and we will post a video following up to this one with some of that. It's a real treat. You got to come and experience it for yourself.
And besides the wine tasting nights, they also have other event nights. Also, you can look up on their page, on their Facebook page. There's also a wall here. Maybe we can share really quickly.
Yep, sure. They have a wall when you walk in the door that tells you all about all their different events that they have here. Again, it's Misto Bar and Grill in Cape Coral. And the people here are just fantastic. They'll make sure you're taken care of. So come on down to Misto Bar and Grill in Cape Coral and to have a new experience, and it's one you're going to love.
Thank you guys. Like and follow for more.
Have a great week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.